So really guys, this is KenFX and welcome you back to my channel. You understand? So that my face is a little bit swollen. I'm growing teeth, this inner teeth here, so it's kind of hurting. That's why my face is swollen, but then that is it. So this is our first trade on BTC USD. As you can see, it stopped me out by just a couple of pips and went to our direction. So now let's digest and break this trade, why I took this trade. So let me remove this thing first of all. So I confirmed this break of structure here to the upside. This is a break of structure to the upside. So now I was in need of an order block, to take this trade. As you can see, the only visible order block here is this one here. But then I didn't use this one, so I went down to the 30-minute time frame, in search of order block and it's something lower. So this was one I later picked out on the 30-minute time frame. So when price got there, as you can see, it gave us a bullish engulfing. Watch closely. Let me zoom in. So this was the first time price entered, our POI, and after series of candles, it gave us this bullish engulfing here. As you can see, this bullish engulfing. But then I was on the 15 minutes also. It also gave me bullish engulfing on the 15 minutes time frame. So this was the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, this was the bullish engulfing it generated here, showing the willingness to go up. You understand? So immediately I took my buy from there. So, and I put my stop on this low here, because I wasn't expecting market, to have anything to do with the low. That was why I put my stop there. So I was aiming for 1:4 as usual. So as you can see, price stopped me out by some couple of pips. As you can see, just by candle wick, and went straight to my direction. You understand? But then it's all part of the game. You understand? We win, we lose. So the next trade was also on BTC USD, but then I took it on Ethereum USD. So this was the next trade. So being that I'm expecting, my bias for BTC USD was bullish, so I'm expecting any possible way, for the price to keep going up. So when I confirmed this break of structure, as you can see up here, as you can see the origin that caused the break of structure. Now I should have waited for this one, because I was also expecting price to come down to this side, this break of structure. But then we deal with the most recent break of structure. You understand? So this was the most recent break of structure. As you can see, it has an inducement and a fair value gap, so all the criteria are there. You understand? So this was it. So when price got there on the 15-minute time frame, so you can see right on the 15-minute time frame, price didn't give us any engulfing candlestick. It didn't. So I didn't take this trade quite on BTC USD, so I took it on Ethereum USD. So this was it on Ethereum USD, and the confirmation I used on Ethereum USD was the 30 minutes confirmation. So as you can see, exactly the same thing as BTC. Break of structure here. The other block that I used is black candlestick, but then I mapped out all of them, because I think I did it on the 1 hour time frame. So as you can see, when price got there, this was the last bearish candlestick, and as you can see, the next one completely engulfed it. You understand? It engulfed it, but then I was asleep. I think so. I was asleep, so I wasn't able to take it, direct immediately. So when I woke up, price was somewhere here, so I took the buys immediately and put my stop, a little bit down, because I know definitely will be some kind of reaction here, maybe a little bit kind of trying to sweep this low. So I put my stop loss lower, way lower than it. But unfortunately, market went for almost 1:2, almost my 1:2. Let me bring this thing down there. As you can see, it went for 1:6. You understand? It went for 1:6, almost 1:2, almost 1:2, and then it came straight for my stop. As you can see, it came straight for my stop loss. But then this was the trade that got me into some kind of I don't know, should I say like some kind of thought that XNet scammed me, because while on this trade here, so when it got to, I think 1059 1059/11, because I wasn't on the chart, I said let me go and check the trade, let me see what's going on. And I saw that I was in a little bit of drawdown. I think a little bit about some couple of cents or maybe $1. Understand? So but when I opened my MT5, I saw that I was in reading minus 17 cross, and I was like, what is going on? I thought it's maybe spread. I checked the chart, there was no spread. So I have to DM them. I have to DM the FUNDEDNEXT support team. You understand? So I'm going to read out the the test, the conversation between me and the support team. You understand? In my best opinion, I thought they just ripped me, but then let's read it out and see what really happened. So I'm going to log in my XNet now. So guys, this is my FUNDEDNEXT chat. So this was the first guy I texted at during the 11, I think in midnight, when the incident happened. So this was the first guy. Now I'm going to read the test between me and this first guy. So let's start from here, because all this other one, they were AI, filling my details. So they asked, I said the account related service, challenge account, trading issues. So let's start from here. That I sent a screenshot. They said, in order to assist you further, could you please kindly provide us with more detail regarding the issue you are experiencing? So I sent them these screenshots, as you can see here. I was losing, as you can see, not even up to $1, but then I'm seeing minus 15.74. so this was why I say I'm losing more than what I risk, and there's no visible spread. So they asked for my details, which I filled out. So I have to send them again from the charts, so that they could see, like, they can see there's no possible spread. As you can see, this was the chart, and as you can see, this was a very tight spread. You understand? So, and I said there's no visible spread, and they say you are currently in position 14. Okay, they want to refer me to customer care representative. So when the guy came online, his name is Zach. He said, greeting, thank you for choosing FUNDEDNEXT. This is Zach from the support team. I'll be assisting you today. So he said again, can you easily check the spread of FUNDEDNEXT from you can easily check the spread of FUNDEDNEXT from our website directly. Firstly, visit our website. Send to the website. So I didn't bother to click on the website here. I didn't check anything on the website. But then he was trying to explain to me that it was spread. So this was what he sent here. So he said feel free to select currency pair, indices, commodity, or crypto to find the specific pair you are looking for. So I now asked him, you're saying it's spread with 2 question marks? He said, yes, you are right. I said, okay. He asked if there's anything else I want. I said, no, thank you. So at about after 1 a.m. and still check, and I find out like the spread was gone. Spread normally ends at the next day morning. I think spread duration is 2 hours, from 11 to 1. So that was when I now double tested them, and now texted again, because I want to really understand what is going on, because spread is gone and the huge numbers are still there. Understand? So again, the same system, account related issue. So this time around I have to send them another receipt. As you can see here, I was already in profits, but then it's still reading minus. You understand? So I said, I don't understand what is going on. So they asked for my details again. I filled it up. I have to still send the chart again, as you can see, so that they could see there's no visible spread. As you can see, it is a very tight spread here. You understand? So, and this is the support system. The second guy, which is, I think is Reik. I don't know how to pronounce it. He say, hello, this is Reik from the FUNDEDNEXT Pro support team. Thank you for choosing FUNDEDNEXT. I'm here to help you. I said, okay, what could be the problem? That's what I asked him regarding the screenshot that I've sent already. So I asked them, like, what could be the problem? He said, thank you for your query. Allow me some time to get back to you. I said, okay. I said, please take note, we offer some some of the most competitive spread. I said, okay, what does that mean? It's 1 a.m. here, spread are over already. That was what I said. He said, sorry, I couldn't understand your query. We kindly, okay, would you kindly elaborate on that? So I think they were taking too much time to respond, so I have to, leave. I was doing something else. So when I came back, he asked if I just wanted to check if you're here. I said, I'm here. I said, what I meant is spread usually ends at 1 a.m. over here. And for the facts, there is no visible spread on the charts. You understand? So he said, we are kindly sorry for any confusion. Kindly note that you are seeing the losses because of the swap charges. This is where it dawned on me, because normally I should hold trade, till the next day. And because I'm used to trading BTC and I use, the lowest loss side, which is 0.01. So I'm usually charged, at least the max I've charged is $2 per swap fee. So I thought maybe something, that is the normal, or maybe the standard $1. I never thought in my entire life they're going to charge me $15 per swap for trade I'm going for, $60 profit. You're charging me $15 per swap. So this was when he sent the charts. Now this is the first chart that he sent here, and as you can see, his arrow. So I didn't bother to check any other thing, but in his arrow here showing 1.05 cents. You understand? 1.0, 1.0. So I now replied him and said swap fee, like swap exchange, is $2 regarding the $1 that I'm seeing over here, and what I'm seeing over here is over $15. So I have to send him a screenshot again, and I said, take a good look at it, the end swap fee. So this one is now sent to the second one. Now mind you, what I checked here was only the arrow that he pointed. You understand? So let's see the second screenshot that he sent here. So this was the second screenshot here. So as you can see, starting from there's no arrow here to check, but then on the top, left side here, you can see Ethereum USD. Now I'm seeing swap fee of minus $7.70. This red box here that he circled, minus $7.70 for one position, because I used 0.2 lot size for it. So I was like, really, that's nice. It's taking $7.70 for swap fee. For trade where they go for $60. If you come out 7 point, like it's almost $80 approximately, because you're still going to collect commission of almost $2 again. Now let's put it in a figure of like you're taking $20 for trade where they go for $60. I mean, it's something crazy. You understand? It's crazy, because like I was never informed that swap fee varies due to the lot size. I was never informed. But then, and I was like, OMG, $7 for swap charges. Like I was like, it was kind of too much for me. My base of understanding is too much. You understand? So sent all this blah 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 notes that he sent, but then I didn't bother to read it, because I know I've already understood what's going on. You understand? So from from today, like from next week, I'm not going to be holding any trade if not for BTC USD. I'm not going to be holding it overnight, because why would they be charging me $8 for swap fee for trade where they go for $60? I mean, it's kind of devastating. I know most of you guys out there did not even know. But then, if you're trading with FUNDEDNEXT, I think you should be aware of this, from this video. And another thing again, in case you want to get, your challenge account, funded account, you can use the link on my bio, to get your account. You understand? So I'm not into affiliate marketing, so you guys should support me. Understand, by clicking using the link on my bio to purchase your account. Understand? FUNDEDNEXT is still one of the best. So this one here is, should I say, is I didn't get to understand it. Like I didn't get the rules. You understand? And what they say, ignorant of the law is not an excuse. So I didn't read the laws. I didn't know they're charging swap fee according to the law. So if not, I would have gone for, I would have taken the trade on BTC instead of Ethereum USD. So without single, mistake now from me, because it's from my end, I didn't get to check it. It cost me, I lost, more than what I was supposed to lose. Imagine I was supposed to lose $20 and now I'm losing about close to $40 because of this single mistake. So you guys should take note out there whenever you're trading and you're about to go trade overnight. To calculate the risk. If it's worth it, then you can go ahead. But if it's not worth it, you try, to take the other route. So that single mistake cost me, and I lost more than what I should this week. So the next trade I took was on USDC HF. So this was the trade here. So as you can see, I confirmed my break of structure. On the 1 hour time frame. So this was the other block. This big candlestick here was the other block, but then it was too big. You understand? I didn't even get to know it was too big till the price came in and was rejecting. I said, let me move to the lower time frame, for confirmation. So as you can see, right here on the 15 minutes time frame. Let me zoom in. So this was the candlestick that triggered it. You understand? And after the candlestick, you can see the next one completely engulfed it. So I took my buy from there, and my stop loss, way lower, because I was considering the 15-minute order block too. This one here, I was considering, so I put my stop loss, just a bit lower there. And as you can see, again, stopped me out and went in my direction. Like, guys, this week I've been a heck of a week. I swear to God. Like, thank God for risk management. You understand? And I was still able, to keep the account on break even, which is not where it's supposed to be, but because of the incidents, with FUNDEDNEXT. But then it is what it is. So that's basically it for this week. Remember, if you want to purchase your FUNDEDNEXT account, use the link in my bio. You understand? You get some discounts. You understand? Using the link in my bio to buy your FUNDEDNEXT. So you guys will support me. I'm now an affiliate marketer. Patronize me. Do you understand? So and this is it for this week, guys. This is week. I believe next week is going to be a better week. Understand? I strongly believe next week is TP back to back. We're going to be smashing it. Understand? So do it to like, subscribe if you want to see me on your F5. You guys should support me. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. Do you understand? And the only way you can support me if you have already subscribed is by what? Liking and comment. You understand? When you like, you comment, so it helps the algorithm to push it out. You understand? So that is it for this video. Thank you. I appreciate it.